Haven't posted a video in a while. Just want to throw the red flag up on Bulenox. This particular account, you can see at 49 days traded, 52,600. So obviously in payout threshold for $1,000 payout, and 0 losing days here. They don't really list the profits, so I kind of had to go through, and I had 30 trading days over $40. They sent this email in. Our system noticed the consistency rule hasn't fully been met. Well, let's just right off the bat look at that, and right there, 11%. So obviously the consistency rule has been met. It's kind of comical. Specifically regarding the restriction of flipping trading days. No need to worry. This is just a reminder to help keep things on track. They're accusing flipping because it was several days under $40, I guess. The majority were over $40. Once you've adjusted your trading approach to meet these requirements, feel free to submit your payout request again. They're telling me to change my trading approach when I traded this account since January 6th or so. I don't think I traded on the 6th. It opened it, and then I traded on the 7th. Actually, maybe I did trade on, let's see, did I trade the first day? No. And I only made $13 on day 2. 164, 13, 15, 32. So there was a lot of lower days, but mainly because I don't have a lot of time to trade. If I only see one setup, I take one setup, $18, I'm done. I'm not going to force trades for that, especially when I knew I was going to take this slow and steady, which I did. And the largest day was 400, so I'm well within the consistency rule. But as you look at the actual totals here, there's 30 days over that amount. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm in the, I'm at 11% consistency. So I don't think they have that rule like with Apex. This is a 25K Apex. This account's been going since the 6th of February. And you can see the profits here. Now, Apex, I know, has a rule you got to make over $50 a day. I don't think Bulenox wrote that anywhere. It requires at least 10 trading days. I got 30 over $40. I really got 40-something. Whatever they have, 48, 49 over 49 trading days. So all of these rules I fit in. All of this is this. The only thing I found was no more than 27 trades can be classified as flipping. Now, they're not saying how they're classifying. It says, if Bulenox require chart markups or proof that the trade aligns with your strategy. Well, they have my trade record, right? They see that there was 0 losing days here. How could they question my strategy? How are they telling me to adjust my trading approach where I haven't had a red day? It's kind of mind-blowing. So I sent them a video debating this because in this, they didn't even said you need to trade 10 days in a row or 10 days with $50 profitable or $40 profitable, whatever it is. And I mean, I know they're trying to get me to blow the account or lose in those 10 days or never be able to, get it up. But like, it's just a way to deny a trader who's, I don't know how many traders they have that can boast that many days without a red day, no matter what the profits were. When you add it up, it's over $3,600. It took me a long time to do that, and they're not going to pay out. So I'm putting it out there. Who knows if they're going to pay out or not at this point, or what they're going to come back with. They're probably going to tell me I gotta get 10 more days in there, and I got to make over $40 or $50, whatever they consider flipping. I don't think they have it in the script anywhere. According to this, opening and closing trades solely to count a day towards withdrawals without following consistent discipline strategy. It's from gaming a 10-day minimum. So 100% I am not flipping. That's not, I mean, the amount of time I put in, I wasn't flipping to get 10 days. And then, this is vague as well. And it doesn't say what is classified as. So I said, let a supervisor or a manager look at my record. Just to show, this is one of my Apex accounts. This one I actually just showed you. Just to show my consistency. It's not just with Bulenox, it's with all my funded accounts. If you look at the totals here, this is weird. I think I traded on Sunday, so it was coming up as like 40 and 10. If you look at how Apex does it, 39 and 10 is 50, but then 54, 88, 63, 54, 88, 63. So you can see that's the same account. And sometimes I'm trading a bunch of contracts to get there. Even like this particular day, I was down, I think 2 or 280 on this particular day. Maybe not. Well, let's look at that day. 52.9. Let's see how much I was down that day. Max drawdown. I was down 147 and then got it up. So that's why so many contracts were traded, because I was looking at only 50% win rate, and I got the account over the threshold of $50. So obviously I might have to do this with Bulenox, but it's so unfair. Maybe a computer just spit that out, and I'm fighting with them on it. I'm going to try to get the payout on this, but I'll keep you guys posted on what they do. Who knows if this was just computer generated or not. And they assumed I was flipping, because there was a lot of days where I took one trade and, made $21, $38. $30, 52. I mean, 17, 26. But you trade what you see. If you get down, let me go back to here. Look at some of these days here. I just probably didn't like price action. Took the one trade, said, you know what, I'm done for the day. And it did that on a bunch of days here. Some days I'm seeing it good, I'm going to trade more. So I don't know how you get penalized for that. How can they consider that flipping? Even Apex. When I get this to payout, are they going to consider this flipping without a losing day? I just can't grasp it. I get it if you make $3,000 in one day, and then you make, $50 a day after. I don't even know if that would be considered flipping to get the 10 days. But that would blow your. You would blow, if you did that, you'd blow your consistency. I don't even have close to that issue. 400 was my best day. It's 11%. It's way under this. So let's see what happens. Just glad I'm trading so well.